Good morning. It is the 27th of December 2024 and it is my birthday. I am 33 today and Hannah and I have just driven up to Brook National Park. We are going to hike the Purling Brook Falls today, which is around a 4k circuit, a 6k if you want to go down to the extra little swimming hole. Feels unreal to be in the rainforest right now. We got out of the car and I just started searching all the plants, bleeding heart trees, acacias, cordylines, watching the brush turkeys scratch around. There's some Indian coal, stormbirds, and this is exactly how I wanted to spend my birthday, in the rainforest, soaking up nature. I'm hoping that the waterfall's got a lot of water at the moment. There's been a lot of rain here in the last few weeks, and Purling Brook Falls is a horsetail waterfall, especially when it's in full flow. It's 106 meters from top to bottom, and there's a nice swimming hole at the bottom, and further along the line there's another swimming hole. So come along for a hike. We'll see what plants and animals we can find. As you can probably hear, there's a lot of bird life around. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a beautiful day. I'd say we're about halfway through the walk right now. We've just come down the steep part, and what I'm noticing after being in the desert for the last year is the smells. I can smell the soil, I can smell the trees, smell the water. It is so beautiful. About to come past one of the first waterfalls, if you can hear that. I've got butterflies in my stomach because of how raw this is. So I forgot to mention that Purling Brook Falls is in Springbrook National Park. Springbrook National Park is a part of the Gondwana Rainforest. Gondwana Rainforest, all the rainforests within that category are some of the most ancient rainforests in the world, a lot of them in Australia. Just to think the amount of seed bank that they have here of all ancient and rare genetics of all the species that have been untainted by humans, just in this valley here from Purling Brook. Like, when I start to think deeper and deeper about it, it just gets mind-boggling that this, apart from a hiking trail and tourists coming through, that it is so untouched. There's so much land mass here that is natural. You can see by walking through and seeing mainly native plants how fascinating, how beautiful it is. There's the odd lantana popping up and yeah, maybe a few others, but not a lot at all. And it's so awesome to see natural rainforests thriving. We've just left the Purling Brook Falls and we're coming down to the swimming hole. This is your daily reminder to get outside and breathe all that fresh air that's so readily available. Instead of being inside breathing sterile air. This vine here is called Cissus antarctica, also known as the kangaroo vine and the native grape. It grows on the edge of forests and also on the edge of waterways. All its root system would be helping to hold this bank on the side of the walkway up, and it grows a beautiful native grape that is edible. I just heard some black cockatoos. I didn't catch them making their noise, but it was glorious. And just now I've walked ahead of the gang and it's just a lot of cicadas going wild. There's a lot of I can try and get a shot up there. There's some staghorns and some elk horns right up the top of this branch, and there's just its own ecosystem right up the top. It's incredible. There's that ecosystem right in the middle there. So beautiful that sporophytes can float through the wind, land on a tree and just start growing abundantly. The end of December and that water is freezing. We're gonna hang out for a little bit, have some mango and enjoy our surroundings and the serenity. Remember to take all your rubbish with you to preserve our natural parks and national parks, the beautiful landscapes we have here, even if it is organic fruit, vegetables, and not just plastic wrappers. No, we want to leave it as we found it, disturb the wildlife, and not disturb the wildlife as much as possible.